I know, I keep doing this. Ah! That is how a zip should work, okay? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be going through the hits and the misses within my handbag collection that I have purchased recently. And when I say recently, I mean since summer of last year, because I do realize if I say recent, it sounds like, oh yeah, the last couple of months, and it's completely and totally unrealistic to buy as many handbags as I have bought within a couple of months span. So everything that I have here is in the time frame of, I would say, probably last year's summer to now. I'm going to be showing you what I loved and what I don't love so much. Before we get into things, guys, if you're new to my channel, then welcome. Please make sure you don't leave without hitting that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you never ever miss a video. I post up every Wednesday and Saturday, and we focus on luxury and fashion. The first handbag I'm going to be diving straight into is my Chanel Urban Spirit backpack. When I had bought this bag, I wasn't on the lookout for it. I didn't even really pay much attention to backpacks in particular. It was one of those purchases that I bought on impulse because I saw it, I really liked it. So I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. I don't have a lot of things that I can call mistakes. I have a few, obviously, because we all make them, but I don't have as many as one could make because I never ever purchase on impulse. But this was an impulse purchase, and it is one I really don't regret because I absolutely adore it. In comparison to a lot of my other bags, i.e. my Kellys, for example, this just gives me that relaxed kind of look that I'm going for. Sometimes Kellys and a lot of my other classic flaps, for examples, they look more formal as opposed to relaxed, chilled, laid back. And I think a backpack, no matter what brand it is, no matter where it comes from, it will always give you that sense of laid backness. But yeah, no, I honestly, I absolutely adore this bag. I've enjoyed using it every time that I have used it. I don't use it as often as I would like, but that's only because of the way that I dress. I tend to use this more when I go out for the day with the kids, because it is handy. You know, it takes and packs quite a bit inside. I can put a bottle of water in there, which is really handy when you have kids. My only issue with it sometimes is the fact that closing it can be a little bit of a pain if it is empty. So that's why I tend to take it out more on days where I know I'm gonna carry more than I usually would. This crease here, that is gonna happen with any Urban Spirit backpack, especially in lambskin, because of the weight of it. It's inevitable. It's also really handy because you do have the back pocket as well. So if you did want to put anything that you need easy access to, you just pop it in the back there. But yeah, in London, I'm not gonna lie, when I do wear this bag, this is how I carry it. Literally like a baby. And it's right in front of me like this. Because if someone was to open the flap and it was on your back, you would not feel it at all, and someone could literally just raid your bag of anything that's inside it. So I personally, when I am in London, unless I'm in a safe space, this tends to be the way that I carry it. Literally like a child. And if I don't want to carry it like this, then I will carry it like so. It's there, I can see what's going on around me, and I'm not stressing out about what's behind me, because yeah, honestly, not in London, not at all in London. London's terrible. You rather walk around with it like a little baby and enjoy that bonding experience that you're gonna have with the bag. Okay, my next bag is actually a little bit of a fail, and the reason why it turned out to be a little bit of a fail was because when I originally bought this bag, I was buying it to match with a pair of shoes, and the whole thing didn't turn out. But it's okay because they're not actually that different, and if you did wear the two together, it's absolutely fine. But when it comes to this bag, I don't necessarily regret it and feel like it's a miss. However, I'm gonna put it in that category, and the reason why I'm gonna put it in that category is because for me, the way that I spend money, the way that I shop, if I'm not using something, it's a waste of money. It doesn't mean it's necessarily a miss, but if I hardly ever reach for something, then I feel like I've wasted my money on it. And out of all the bags I'm going to show you today, no, I'm definitely lying with this statement. But out of all the bags that I'm going to show you today, I feel like this has been my least used since I've had it. But that's a lie, because there's another bag which I'm going to show you that's actually not a miss, and I haven't used it at all. like at all. Okay, we're skipping like a whole few steps ahead. I'm not a fan of the zip. The zip drives me absolutely insane. I hate getting stuff in and out the bag. I'm one of those people that likes easy and smooth access. This does not have easy and smooth access to me. If anything, I feel like this is more of a statement bag that you would wear just to I don't know, just to have something in your hand, you know. I need a handbag, let me just take this handbag so that it looks good. It looks good with my outfit, and that's why I'm gonna wear it. Not because it's practical, not because you enjoy using it, it's just there. And that's how I feel about this bag, or whenever I do use this bag. I do think it's cute, don't get me wrong. The zip doesn't do it for me, it really doesn't. So if I ever were to get another Jodie, it would probably almost certainly 100% be the largest size, because I just love the big Jodies. The small Jodies, it's one of those bags which is like a, it's not really a miss but it is a miss because I don't use it as much as I want to. And the reason why I don't use it as much as I want to is literally purely because of the zip. I really don't enjoy getting in and out the bag. It's not one of those bags that's enjoyable to use. So I just have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with this bag, but hey ho, I guess we all have that one thing. Now we need some positivity in our life, and do I need to say anything more other than this is my baby. I love the mini Kellys. I don't carry a lot of stuff. This bag size is perfect for me. I'm in love with the color. I just got this one. No, I say I just got it recently. No, I unboxed it recently. I got it last year, but the minute I took it out the box, that was it. You guys know that, well, for those of you that did watch the unboxing, the stitching on this side isn't to 100%. I'm not fussed enough to send this away for another 6 months or to a year, you know, for them to sort it out, because realistically all they could do is replace the brown stitching and put white stitching over it, or take the whole thing back and make a new one in its entirety. And to be completely honest, I love this bag too much to be able to send it away and not have it in my collection for a long period of time. Again, I wasted time not unboxing it for so long. Another hit, because while we're on hits for now, let's just stick with them, is my Chanel mini. And this is what I was talking about when I said to you I haven't used one of the bags in this video. I've not used this bag yet, guys. I have not taken this bag out my house. A little while ago I took it out for a video, but that's it. I haven't actually taken it outside my house and used it. Crazy, I know. Why haven't I? Because it's been winter, because it's been raining, and because I'm scared of lambskin, okay? Although I have this lambskin, it's in black. I'm not worried about it, but because this is in a lighter color, I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared of rain. I'm scared of the raindrops. And now that it is getting warmer, I feel like I'm going to start using her, and I will definitely be using her throughout the summer, because yeah, it's literally just the weather for me that puts me off. Even though I don't use her as much, or haven't used her at all, it's going to be a bag that I'm going to keep within my collection. It's going to be a bag that I love in 5, 10, 15 years. It's not a bag that I would ever consider getting rid of, and if I didn't purchase it when I did, then I would definitely kick myself in the future, because it is a neutral bag. It's not going to be one that's hard to style up or to wear in the future. So yeah, that's why she's a miss. I mean, not a miss. What am I saying? She's not a miss. She's definitely not a miss. She is a hit. And I'm 100% going to be getting way more use now that the skies are blue / grey. Okay, so this next bag is actually a big, humongous miss. I've realised something, and I've learned something about myself since having this little pouch. I do not like these type of clutches, pouches, whatever you want to call them. I just don't like it. I hate them with a passion. I feel like it's not a bag, and in my personal opinion and how I feel when I'm wearing it, it looks like I've bought the cheapest thing from Chanel and decided to use it as a handbag because I couldn't afford to actually buy a handbag. That's how I feel whenever I pick this up. So that's why I never ever use it. And I'm not judging anyone else. I'm just talking about my own self, my personal feelings about it, and the way that I feel whenever I carry one around. I don't like the way that I feel. The Louis Vuitton pouches give me that same vibe too, if I'm completely honest with you. And I'm not, it's not a judgmental thing or whatever. It's like, why would I carry this around when I have actual cheap clutches, which are beautiful, might I add. But like, I have actual bags. Do you know what I mean? This doesn't feel like it's a bag. It doesn't feel like it's a clutch. It just feels like something that Chanel made to maybe store documents in and stuff like that, and people have gone on to make it a bag. The toiletry pouches, greatest example, you know? You had so many people buying toiletry pouches and turning them into bags. I'd rather not have something than to buy a toiletry pouch and convert it into a handbag because I couldn't get an actual bag for myself. Do you know what I mean? And that's how I feel about these cases. I don't walk around with it and feel good. And that's the main thing, you know? When you dress up and when you wear something, it's not about what other people think, it's about the way you feel when you're wearing that item. And when I'm wearing it, I don't feel good. It doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't represent who I am as a person in the best way, because I'm a perfectionist, right? So you better believe me walking around with a case that's not actually a bag and trying to use it as a bag, like, it just doesn't sit well with my soul. Something's seriously wrong there. I'm sure one day I'll find a use for it. Because the way that I am and everything, I don't get rid of things, I just keep them, and then one day something will come up, and who knows, I might actually end up using it as a clutch myself, and everyone will be like, "Hi, didn't you say?" And I'll be like, I know I said. I feel like handbags are handbags, clutches are clutches, toiletry pouches are toiletry pouches, and that's how they should stay. So yeah, like I said, it's nothing to do with me judging other people for doing it. It's more to do with the way that it makes me feel as a person. And now we're gonna move on to a hit. But I'm sure you guys... My greatest hit since purchasing any bag has been this little guy. I cannot stress, I've just done a review, okay, on the Loewe puzzle bags, the mini versus the small. So if you guys missed that and you want an in-depth review, then I'll leave it linked in the description box down below. I'll also put it right up here for you guys to watch. This bag has been way worth the money. I cannot stress how worth the money this bag has been, because the amount that I have used it, even though I've had that mini Kelly longer than I've had this bag, I'm sure I've caught up with the usage of that mini Kelly, because I use this bag so much. It is such a practical and handy bag. For me, this bag is the equivalent of the pochette métisse, and the pochette métisse, when I had it, or I still have it right there, but like when I was using it, it was perfect for my life back then. I had kids and everything, and it fitted everything that it needed to. I haven't used it in so long. My poor baby's been neglected. So that was like my baby for a really long time. Even when I was getting all my other bags, that was my baby. This is my new baby and kind of the pochette replacement. That's my mum bag, and this is my kids are older bag. Okay, my last hit, and this one is a very recent one. I haven't used this to be able to be like, oh yeah, you know, but I can already tell I'm gonna love this bag. I'm gonna love it. It's just the way it is. First of all, condition of it, considering it's like a 20-year-old bag, fantastic, phenomenal, amazing. Listen, whoever had this bag before me, I love you. You have my ideology when it comes to looking after your handbags, because this is amazing condition. We all know the East-West bags are very much on trend. It's what's hot right now, you know, you see so many people rocking an East-West bag. This was my alternative to the Louis Vuitton on the go bag, you know. I found something which, in my opinion, is actually better than the on the go, and the only reason why I say it's better is because you have the original Louis Vuitton monogram canvas. And for me, at this moment in time, I'm in love with Louis Vuitton monogram canvas. Usually I'm always preaching classic and timeless and and this and that, I have to make the exception for the Louis Vuitton. Listen, Linda, the perfect clutch. Because of the shape of it, it fits under your arm perfectly. Like, look at that. Oh, we just had to end things on a negative note, didn't we? My Loewe puzzle bag in the size small. This isn't particularly a bag that I hate because, you know, I'm like, oh no, it's a, no. Nothing to do with the actual bag itself. The reason why it is a miss is because it is just too big for me. I'm a small person. I'm a small person? No, I'm a small bag person. And I prefer small bags. I just love smaller bags. When I got them, I think, I'm sure, and I'm pretty sure, I got this one first. And then I got this one. And after getting this, I don't know what possessed me. Well, no, I do know what possessed me. After I got this, I was like, oh my gosh, we need more puzzles in different colors because it's amazing. And I found this one, and again, instantly, I fell in love with it. Particularly the color. The color's absolutely gorgeous. But I assumed just because I loved this one, it was automatically going to mean that I loved this one. That's not the case. The mini works for my life. The mini is perfect for my lifestyle. This one isn't. There is a lot of space, and sometimes it does feel like I'm carrying a lot more bag for no reason at all. And that's why she has been put into the missed category. Loewe puzzle bags in general, they don't hold their value very well. So I'm glad I actually bought them pre-loved, okay? Because if I spent the full price, got a small, and I didn't use it the way that I'm not using this, I would be mortified. I would have forced myself to use it. Literally, I'm going to use you out of principle. If I could get this in this color, now we're talking, okay? Now I have a bag that I'm actually going to use a lot. You're in the miss pile. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And that concludes my greatest hits and misses since summer last year. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you in some way, shape or form, because you know, i.e. things like the mini Jodie, you might be a little bit more cautious when buying one. I would recommend going into store. Try not to zip for yourself, because you know, the zip is a big issue for me. I really can't stand the zips that do not zip the way this zips. I know, I keep doing this. That is how a zip should work, okay? Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the week. I should catch you in Saturday's video. Take care. Bye.